Hello students, welcome to the class. This is CBSE textbook, Science, Unit 1, The Food We Eat. In this chapter, we are going to learn why we need food and the nutrients in the food and their importance. Now look at this picture. There are These are the pictures of living being, human beings, insects and lizard, that is reptile. Look at the bird, peacock, plant. You can see an apple tree. Then look at the animals. So all these living beings, all these living things need food to eat. Without food, they can't live. Okay, they may survive for 2 or 3 or 4 or the maximum 10 or 20, but then uh, many will die even before that. So we all need food to live. Okay, we eat in order to live. Now look at this non-living thing, one example. This is a car. But even this car, without petrol, it will not run. A car required a petrol to run. All vehicles, they require petrol. Similarly, all living things need food to survive. To do their work, they need energy. And energy comes from the food we eat. Now look at this. A small child eating and a grown up one eating. So we all eat a variety of food. Morning we eat breakfast, then we eat lunch, evening we have a light snack, and then again night we have dinner. So we eat a variety of food. Now all these food contain a substance. That substance that contain in the food are called nutrients. Now nutrients give us energy to work and play. They help our body to grow. They also help our body to fight disease and remain healthy. Now there are different type of nutrients present in the food. They are called, let's see one by one: carbohydrate, fat, protein, vitamins and mineral. So we are going to see each one by one. Now first, let's learn about carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is also called energy giving food. How we all have nickname like that. Even nutrients, many all the almost all nutrients have a nickname, another name. So that also you should know. A carbohydrate is also called energy giving food because it gives an instant energy. For example, imagine if you're very tired and you're not even able to get up from your bed. The moment you eat a little bit of carbohydrate, within 5 or 10 minutes you get the strength to get up, to become active. Now let's see who need this carbohydrate. People who do a lot of work and children who run and play. Let me show you the pic. See, look here, you can see the people who are in construction site. That is all the masons who construct the building work. They'll have to carry a big, heavy, weight of stones, and they have to toil from morning till evening. So people who do a tough job, and also look at these children who run and play, they required more carbohydrate. Okay, so carbohydrate give them instant energy, and it is very important for growing children and people who do a hard work. Now look at this food rich in carbohydrate: rice, bread, chapati, potato, banana. All these contain they are very rich in carbohydrate. Okay, so you should know which all are having carbohydrate, and you should include carbohydrate in our diet. Now, the next nutrient what we are going to learn is fat. As I told early, fat is having a nickname, but this is also called like carbohydrate, energy giving food. So it is easy to remember. Just keep in the mind, carbohydrate and fat both are having the same nickname, that is subname. That is, both are called energy giving food. So keep in the mind, carbohydrate and fat both are also called energy giving food because both give instant energy. They give energy and the strength for our body. So they're called energy giving food. This fat is also called energy bank. Why? When you eat fat, just how you store, save money in the bank, like that, this fat goes and get collected in our body. So whenever we don't eat food, sometimes you go for a fasting. You would have seen your parents saying, "No, today is a fasting day. I won't eat." But then they live without any problem because the energy is taken from this energy bank. They already have fat in the body. So from that stored fat, they draw energy and they survive, they live. And the other quality of this fat is fat keep our body warm. So people who are living in the very cold countries, they I will show you the picture later. They need more fat. So, for example, people who live in igloo, the cold places, they need more fat because fat keeps their body warm. And drawback of fat is that it make obesity and cause diseases. Obesity means no extremely overweight. If you keep on eat fat, you become too fat, and that fat will cause you to get the blood pressure, cholesterol, block, heart attack. So many diseases you get. So grown up ones should not eat more fat. Only people like small children or who do more work or people who are living in the cold countries, they have to eat this fat too high. Others only a little amount as required. Let me show you the people who are living in the igloo. See, this people living in a very cold place. They eat more fat to keep their body warm. You can see the side igloo. See the special type of cloth what they're wearing to cover the body, and this woolen cloth give them warm. And also they eat more food containing more fat. Now look at this food high in fat. Which are the food? Fish, cheese, butter, avocado, then nuts and seeds, chocolate. All these contain more fat. So um, children can eat food having more fat. Now the next nutrient what we are going to learn is protein. Protein is also called bodybuilding food. So you have to remember this name. Protein is also called bodybuilding food. Okay. Now growing children need more protein than adult. This you have to keep in the mind. So growing children need all protein in more amount than adult. Adult don't require because they have grown up. They become age, so they need only little amount. But growing children can eat a lot, and this protein helps them to grow. So they need more protein. And the important factor of protein is that it repairs the damaged part of our body. For example, look at this damaged part of a body. In Malayalam we call chadavu. See that part? It's fully dark. Maybe you dashed against any hard object and see the dark spot that is called chadavu. Or that repaired part will get repaired by itself because of this protein. So protein will repair the damaged part. Food rich in protein, nuts, fish, and beef, egg, cereals, cheese, milk, and curd. All these are the food items rich in protein. Okay, now let's move on. The next item is vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals are also called protective food. Okay. Now, various types of vitamins and minerals are there. For example, you have vitamin A, vitamin B, C, D. Then you have E. Then after E, you have K. Now, all these, our body needs small amount of each of them. So, I'm going to show you the slides of food rich in vitamin A alphabets one by one. Okay, let's see that. Now look at this. This is called vitamin A. It is good for eyesight. Only a few things are there. Even carrot is very rich in vitamin A, and it is very good for eyesight. Now this is vitamin B. Look at the food item which are good in vitamin B. You can have a view of this: fish, beef, then vegetable, then nuts, fruits, oil, all are there. Now this is vitamin C, mostly fruits, nuts, then cabbage is there. Now let's move on. Vitamin D. Look at this vitamin D. No, when I say about vitamin D, our skin has got a special quality. When we go to the sunlight, our skin will produce vitamin D. So we get vitamin D from the sun. Sun is a very good source for getting vitamin D. Next, vitamin E. Look at the items: broccoli, then funnel seeds, and some nuts, avocado, oil, fruits. Vitamin E is very good for the skin. And then vitamin K. It's good for the full activities of the body. Now, these are called minerals. There are different type of minerals like calcium, iron, sodium, potassium, iodine. These are some of the mineral, and our body need all these minerals in small amount. Okay. Now let's see. This is phosphorus rich in food. So these food items are having phosphorus, which is a mineral. Then look at this: food high in sodium. These are the food which are rich in sodium. Sodium is again another mineral. Then look at this: these are the food items rich in iodine. Iodine is very good for our body, or otherwise, if you have less iodine, we get a disease called thyroid. Then this is another mineral called potassium, which is also very important. Then calcium. See, calcium rich food can make your bones stronger. Calcium will make our bones stronger. Okay, next. Um, Another one more mineral is iron. Iron, no, it helps us to form blood in our body. So keep these two. Calcium make our board, our it helps to build up healthy bones and teeth, and iron helps the body to form blood. Now look at this. These are the sprouted pulses. They are rich in vitamin and mineral than pulses that are not sprouted. So it is always good that you soak the pulses overnight and make it sprout and then consume it, and be having high vitamin and protein in them. So we have come to the end of this first section. Here we saw what are nutrient, different type of nutrient. Then we saw carbohydrate, fat, protein. Then we saw vitamin and mineral. All vegetables and fruit contain this vitamin and mineral more in them. So hope you understood the class. um, Thanks for watching.